Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Weasel and today we're playing a horror adventure puzzle game, a 2D side-scrolling one, with a female protagonist that has been recently released on Steam, and it looks really beautiful, and it's quite interesting, and I played a little bit on it on stream. And except a few minor things, I really enjoyed the experience, but I'm getting ahead of myself. We're just gonna start a new game, so you get an idea about the story without me spoiling anything from later on. So, profile name, Weasel. Yeah, we're playing as Elena, and just gonna start the game and watch the short animated intro. Well, talk about having a bad day. So, let me quickly recap what happened in the intro, since it's a little bit chaotic, and it happens all very fast, which is a shame. First of all, let's pick up our amulet, which definitely, you know, lights up this place. Anyway, let's open up the inventory and close it again. So, what happened is that apparently Elena here, which is our female protagonist, had a dream or a vision of our father getting attacked. I don't know why our father is at this place in the first place, but he gets attacked by a ghost and we head out to save him, to save our father. And the story mostly gets told through these cutscenes and diary entries, and if we open up the diary entries, we pretty much get to read what is going on. What is this place? I'm so lost and mom doesn't know where I am, and I'm supposed to be looking for dad. I have found a way out of here and keep looking for him. I know that if I just can get out of here, I'll find some sign of my dad. I won't give up. So yeah, that is pretty much our sole objective right now. And the first thing you might notice is the graphical style, which looks really, really good. I like this 2D animated style, drawn style of her and the background, which I guess is also a major selling point, is this 2D style. And we're in some sort of catacombs, which is really odd. And we are wearing this little amulet, which is, I think, from our grandfather, something like that. Anyway, she inherited it, and it's glowing. And whenever it's glowing, well, something is going on. Girl, hear me, girl, your power calls to me. Elena, the amulet around your neck was crafted by the first high shaman of the Quantaco tribe, my grandfather. It glows in the presence of spirits and boosts your shamanic powers. Let it be your guide. Okay, and this, you know, like things are escalating really quick here. We're just gonna change forms and just teleport out of our body, which is crazy, but yeah. The spirit and body may drift from one another, but must be joined as one in the end. So pretty much, it's gonna jump over that. He's our guide for the beginning, and he pretty much, you know, tells us that, you know, we can float around this little ghost, but we have to go back and see. There we are, just like standing weirdly around, and now we're floating. But we can always go back to our old self. And the idea here is, there's a crack in the wall, I know. The idea here is that you can get smaller as your spirit, like become this little, like, fireball. I don't know what it is. Maybe a little moth, a ghost moth, and just go to the other side and go to places where you wouldn't be able to go in this, you know, in any circumstances. So now we can possess this lever and move it up and rejoin with my human form by pressing Q again. So there we are, a new diary entry was added, which pretty much explains what just happened again, and it's pretty crazy. Yeah, Flying Hawk told us that our amulet has powers and makes us escape our body. The premise is pretty straightforward. There's no grand build-up to what's going on. It's just like, yeah, your dad was attacked by a ghost, and there's a burial site under this house, and now you have to find your way out. And also you can find these backstory notes which you can read, and they're quite extensive, and there are quite a lot of them around to learn more about the characters, which is awesome. But I gotta say, all these things that are happening so fast are also a little bit of a problem, I'd say. So we want to go out, but we can't because we need a crescent moon shaped key for that. So yeah, so many things are happening at once that you really feel like thrown into the story too fast, actually. And there's so much shit happening at once that you're like, it doesn't feel believable at all in the beginning. It gets a little bit better, but yeah, it's a little bit much to take in. But other than that, you definitely get, if you are into puzzle games, let's put up another note with more important information about characters and persons here. Now I forgot what I wanted to say. You get your puzzle adventures, and in the beginning it pretty much is, you know, the idea is to explain what you can do in this game and what you can expect from it. As you can see down here, the coffin of Jeremiah mode. It looks like it was made in a rush. It's weird that there's like catacombs with all these like coffins and nobody knows about it. It's kind of odd. I mean, considering that my father works here, but anyway, now our amulet is glowing, which is pretty much a good indication to press Q, and then we can meet those guys, like spirits that are caught in between worlds, I guess, and we can talk to them, and sometimes they give you some important information, just sometimes they just talk to you and tell you some random trivia, or are just funny, or, you know, what ghosts do, ghosty things. So in this case, he talks about the door, but he doesn't tell us too much, so we're just, you know, gonna have to head back and find a way to open this giant door that blocks our path. Wherever that was, I don't fully remember. There's a lot of walking going on in the beginning, trying to find your way around, and it gets a little bit confusing when you play it the first time. I spent some times like wandering aimlessly around in these catacombs because they don't have very distinctive, you know, like landmark places. But let's go through this hole here and let's have a look. Yeah, I can't do anything in here, but there's like a contraption pretty much telling us that we definitely can get this door up mechanically. We just have to find the right place. Alright, so what is this? This is a door which is locked and it's smeared with blood, which is super creepy. It's gonna go down here. An urn. What do you got to tell? It seems like a lot of people have died here. Yeah, all these coffins do make me nervous. It's locked. Storage is written on the door. So also we have to find the storage key. Can we go left here? Nope. But at least now we know what we have to open. So you can not only go up and down, you can also go through these holes in the wall, which honestly gets a little bit confusing, at least to me. I got lost later in the game quite sometimes because you can walk between these different lanes, which is a legit way to travel around. It's just, for me, I was not, you know, used to it. Alright, ceiling crack, so let's make our way through here. And mostly it's like finding that hidden hole or find an item. The puzzles are straightforward in the beginning, and get a little bit more complex over the course of time. I haven't played too far into the game, so I can... Oh, damn it. Pressed the wrong button here, and I teleported back. I haven't gotten too far into the game, so I cannot really say how difficult it becomes at the end, but it feels like a very story-driven game anyway. But I just wanted to give you a general idea from the beginning without spoiling too much. I can't pick up the key, but I can possess this lever, open the door. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward in the beginning. Later on, we have to do a few things with items. We just grab that key, the storage key, so we're now gonna go back to the storage. Hopefully find something to open up the giant door there. It's mostly about puzzling and just, you know, finding the right items at the right place and thinking a little bit. Why is it glowing red, I wonder? Because there is an enemy around. I mean, something like an enemy. Gotta be careful. Luckily, it's in the cage. It won't harm us in our regular form, but it might be able to harm us as our ghost form. but it's gonna take some time until you encounter something like that. Scratches on the wall. Oh, that's so comforting. Let's pick up another note, which continues the story of Waltham Williams. I didn't get to read them, but I'm sure that they are interesting. I'm just not a general big fan of like backstory. I like to, you know, play just the main story, but if you're interested in lore, that might be, that's a great thing. So what do you got to say? Anastasio Arbore. This lever opens the crypt door. Worthman and Lever are in here to keep the secrets from escaping. Alright, so this one opens up the giant door from earlier. Oh yeah, everything's shaking. It feels like something heavy moved. Yes, a giant heavy door. So we're now gonna make our way there. Now, as you can see in the lower left corner, the door is open. We're gonna make our way through there. As you can see already, there's quite a bit of walking involved. You have to walk left and right and up and down, which gets a bit tiresome after a while, especially if you're trying to figure it out and, you know, you walk your way through the map and then all of a sudden realize, oh, I have to get this thing or use this on that, and you have to make your way back. Since our protagonist Elena can't run for whatever reason, she's really relaxed. Really relaxed. And there's a key that we need. Let's grab that one. Need a key with a crescent moon on the end. That's exactly what we needed. Can we do something here? Nope. So now we're going through our blood-smeared door, I think. Or no, actually now we can leave this place. Alright, that's creepy. Now we have this guy and all of a sudden Elena can run. Who would have thought? Definitely have to avoid our friend over here. And the only way to do that is to become possessive of this lever, enter our body, and get out of here. You know, can I press that? Can I close it? I would love to, but nope, I can't, so I'm just gonna get up here and get out of here. Screw you and your scary guy. A growing darkness has plagued this place since my death. Yes, it has, Flying Hawk. Anyway, we're also going to now help this guy to find his dead body. So this is definitely the amount of horror you can expect in this game. The whole atmosphere is definitely creepy, but I wouldn't say there are jump scares en masse, so you got nothing to fear in that regard, which is quite nice. So now that we found our Crescent Moon key, we can finally open the door and get out of these scary catacombs. So this was Whispering Willows, a game that made me train to say its name a few times before I was able to record this. If you think that you would enjoy a creepy game with a solid art style, a great soundtrack, and a nice sound design, then you might want to grab this one on Steam while it's on sale for 15 bucks. 10 bucks, sorry. And it's usually available for 15 bucks on Steam. And there is a deluxe edition for 20 bucks or 22, I'm not too sure right now, which includes the soundtrack and an art book and a wallpaper. There's a lot to explore and a lot to solve and to puzzle in this game, as Elena on her quest to find her dad and what else she might encounter. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think about the game in the comments below, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. I'm Weasel, I'm out, and I hope to see you around. Bye bye!